The networking is divided into 7 layers for convenience, for purpose of convenience, for purpose of uh, fault finding. It is divided. The whole networking is divided into 7 layers. Okay, and this is useful for fault finding, troubleshooting, analyzing anything, any problem you want to analyze in network. So this model is going to help you. So it's called as ISO OSI model of networking. ISO stands for International Standard Organization, and OSI means Open System Interconnect. So you can take snips of this. Those are online. Take snips. Take a snip. Right. Mm. And these are the 7 layers of networking. Application layer is the layer number 7, presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and physical. So these are the 7 layers for networking. Okay. And how to remember these layer names? This is the code word. All people seem to need data processing. A for application layer. Okay. P for presentation layer, S for session layer, T for transport layer, N for network layer, D for data link layer, and P for physical layer. Okay, everybody clear how to remember these? Yes.
What about the 7 and 6 and 5 numbers?
Sorry,
In application, it was written 7. Presentation, it was written 6. So what does this mean?
this is the layer number. The seventh layer is the application layer. There's 7 layers, no? The first layer is called as physical layer. Second layer is called data link layer. Third is network layer. Fourth is transport layer. Fifth is session layer. Sixth is presentation, and seventh is application, like that. Clear?
Yes, sir.
So if you see any communication between any two devices, any two computers, your computer, your laptop also has 7 layers of networking. Okay. Even your laptop has 7 layers of network. It's something like this. So this diagram is important. I'll just try to enlarge this. Just a second. Okay. So do you see this? First, focus on the sender and receiver. Sender could be your laptop. Receiver could be any server which you're connecting on internet, or it could be some other person who is going to receive your message, either which ways. Okay. So when you send data, it goes through the application layer. Like as far as the users are concerned, the end user, it is always connected with the application layer. We know only networking as an application. We don't know what is happening behind the scene, right? Mm. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Manoj.
So the sender is connected to application layer, but your information goes to presentation, then session, transport, network, data link, and then physical layer. It goes like this. And then you have many switches and routers in the network, right? The switch has only 2 layers. physical layer, and data link layer. What is the function of each layer we will study now? What is the job of each and every layer we are going to study now? The switch is called as layer 2 device, which is called as layer 2 device. Okay.
Why it called as a layer 2?
Because it has only two layers,
Layers.
physical layer and data link layer.
Okay.
The router is called as layer 3 device, L3. Switch is called as L2 device, router is called as L3 device. So L3 means it has got three layers, physical layer, data link layer, and network layer. So it has three layers. Okay. So that's why router is called as L3 device always. And your end device is like our laptop or any server for that matter. It is layer 7, L7 device because it has all seven layers, right?
Hmm.
So each layer has some function to do, some role to play that we have to see. So this is what ISO model. ISO means International Standard Organization, ISO OSR model. ISO OSR model. Okay. So it's a international model, international what do you say, standard is there. So we have to study each and every layer. But normally what we are using is TCP/IP model. So the whole world is using TCP/IP model, which is based on these seven layers. Like the application layer of this is actually composed of these three layers. So if you see your any application, it could be your email, it can be your browser. Okay. These are applications, right, which we normally connect to. You connect to hotmail.com, Hotmail, Yahoo Mail, okay, gmail.com, whatever. So it's an application. Browser is an application. So any networking software, any web application is an application. So it will have at least three layers implemented. It will have application layer, presentation layer, and session layer. So when in the TCP/IP model, when you say application means it has got three layers. It will do the job of three layers. Clear?
That's why we can call TCP/IP layer 3. No,
So TCP/IP for transport layer we are using TCP UDP. For network layer we are using IP, and for network interface layer is made of again two layers, physical layer and data link layer. But for now, let's focus on only these seven layers. Don't consider now TCP/IP model.
okay.
But remember that TCP/IP model is something which is based on
Application presentation.
ISO OSI model. Okay, clear? Everybody's clear? Yes. Am I audible to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, Manoj.
And look at the arrows here. From sender, it goes to application, then presentation. Look at this, how the data travels. From physical layer, it will exit your system. It will go to a switch. It will go to physical layer switch, then it will go to data link layer, and from there again it will come down to physical layer, then to the routers. There are many routers in between. It will go up like this, again come down, and again go ahead. Like there can be many routers in between. Between the source, between the sender and receiver, there can be many routers. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's try to understand these layers now. So are you ready to do that?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, let's understand something. Uh, just I'll take you to the old way of send communication. So if you wanted to write letter to someone, I'm sure Ibrahim has written many letters to his wife. Did you? Never.
Online technology was there. That's why we used to meet online immediately.
Online. I thought maybe you've written some letters. Okay, so what we do is when we write the letter, we take a piece of paper, we write the from to, okay, dear so and so, and then the message, and then yours faithfully, sincerely, lovingly, whatever, so and so, correct? So you can see that always that letter has got some header and some trailer. Okay, the header will be like dear so and so, to and to, from to, like that, correct?
Yeah.
Getting my point? Everybody's with me?
Yes, sir.
Arfat? Arfat,
Yes,
I
sir.
can't hear you.
Yes, sir, I'm here.
Okay. So then what do you do with the letter? You fold the letter, you put it in an envelope. So envelope is another header. On that again you put some address, that is header. Put a stamp. Then what do? You post the letter in a post box, right? Then postman comes,
Collective.
collects the letter, put in a bag, right? He puts another header. He takes to his postal department. Then they will uncover, they'll take the letter, and then they will actually see all the header information to decide how to send this letter further, right? So they will send it further by reading the address, the header information. And finally, this letter will reach your friend. And what your friend will do, he'll see who is sent, he will again read the header. After that, what he'll do? Yes, anyone?
If it is his, then he will tear the envelope.
Yes, if it is his, he will tear the envelope.
Yes.
He'll tear the envelope, open the letter. He'll tear the envelope, he'll throw the envelope because the job of envelope is done now.
Yeah. Now what is inside is
What is inside is important. So he opens the letter, he says, dear so and so. That also says, I know I am dear. He will forget that also, right? He'll remove that also. Then he will focus on the message, right? So what I want to tell you here is when you're sending message, when it is in transit, at every stage or at every layer, some headers are attached. Do you agree with me?
Yes, sir.
And when it is being received, those headers are processed and they're removed because they're no longer required. Agreed?
yes.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Sanjay?
Yes, ma'am.
Sanjay is in dreams, right? He's a married person, right? So he's just thinking of letters.
Yeah.
Yes. Tehsin getting?
Yes, sir.
Tehsin is also recollecting his days. Sunehri Yade. Okay. So same thing happens here. When the message is going from sender, it starts from application layer. So each layer will attach some header till it reach physical layer. And when it goes up, then it will uncover one header because its job is done, right? So while the message is getting sent, the headers are attached. And when the message is being received, what will happen? Header
It
is slowly
drop.
dropped because his job is done. Is this concept clear to everyone? You can write in the chat box if you want. It's clear. Okay. You can keep the chat box buzzing also. You can chat like this. Yes, clear. I know Sanjay uses chat box for something else. Arfat, I hope your breakfast is done. You're not talking anything. Hmm? Just got up, poor fellow.
No, sir. Actually, I just logged out at 8 and
Okay.
yeah, I haven't. I'm doing
Okay.
the zombie shift.
Acha, acha, you are working. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm. The energy is low.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. So I think this concept is clear to everyone. The header concept, right?
Yes.
So let's see. Let's go ahead. So the same thing is shown here. This is the data, this header and trailer attached to the data like this. What I'm teaching you is the very internal thing. And mind you, this concept is very important for troubleshooting, fault finding, to understand everything, every communication, right? Sometimes some institutes they teach this as a first topic, but I don't teach this as a first topic because I first teach IP addressing and make you a little comfortable with that, and then I start this. Otherwise you will not understand. Hmm? So header and trailer has some address information, protocol information. Now the word protocol. The word protocol is important here. Anybody who can tell me what do you mean by protocol? What is protocol actually?
There
Set
are
of
some rules
rules.
that we follow.
Yeah.
Protocol, that means the way uh, will be used for connecting two sites. Like here we use TCP IP protocol.
Hmm.
So protocol will have or the package will have all information for about the receiver, like IP address and like that, and then TCP IP protocol. So it's
Mhm.
like information of the receiver.
Okay. Anyone else? Tessin, do you know what is a protocol?
Not exactly, but it's kind of rules and regulation.
Rules and regulation. Okay. Mudassir, what is protocol?
Yeah, same as they seem like some guidelines to follow.
Okay. Anyone
Can we say,
else want to try on
can we
protocol?
say already mentioned rules which we have to follow?
Hmm?
Already mentioned rules which we have to
Awan?
follow.
Hmm. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Protocol is some rules and regulation. Right, you're right. I can again relate it to some real world that will make you understand better. Like there's protocol for driving, right? Like in India, protocol is drive from left side. In Arabic countries, in Kuwait, how they drive Mudassir? Right side or left side?
Left.
Left only.
Yeah.
But if you go to US, how they drive?
Left source.
US,
Right
it
side.
is right side.
US or you mean UK?
US,
In US and UK, both in right side.
right side driving. They're doing right side driving.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
In Kuwait, left side. In Kuwait also right side, I think so.
Kuwait also right side, he's saying. Ibrahim is saying. Mudassir,
No, no, it's left side. I drive a car.
he drives. He's staying Kuwait, my
Yeah,
dear.
I know he's still maybe he gets confused right and left. That's why, yes.
No, no, it's left hand drive only.
Okay.
No, means the handle is left side, right? You're saying?
Yeah, yeah. My steering is at left side.
No, but the road, on the road, you're driving on the right or left? That I'm asking.
Oh, that way. That is right,
Yeah.
right side.
That, when I say,
I'm from Kuwait.
correct.
Okay, okay, okay. My bad. Sorry.
Yeah, so Kuwait is also right-hand side driving.
Yeah,
correct?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it's driving only, just that matter of protocol,
Mm.
correct? The activity is same, but it's a protocol which people are following, correct? Similarly, writing also. In Arabic countries, they write from right to left, correct? In many other countries, it's left to right, correct?
Yeah.
So there are protocols, there are rules, regulation for every activity, and there are different rules and regulation for the same thing. Same thing can be done in different ways, correct? The protocol is that only. Protocol is a set of, it's an agreement between the sender and receiver. Is what rules to follow. It's an agreement, communication agreement. Is this clear to everyone? Protocol is clear?
Yes, sir.
Helen? Great. Now, so this header contains address in header and trailer. They contain address information and some protocol information that you have to understand. Okay. So each layer attaches header and trailer. Trailer is optional. While sending and receiving, it processes it and then it removes it. So while sending, it will attach header and trailer. But while receiving, it will process and it will remove the header and trailer. Right?
In the example which you gave us just now, how we used to send envelope.
Correct.
Trailer is represent as a envelope in that example.
You can say so. A trailer could be like in the envelope, front side you'll write something and back side you'll write something, don't you see?
Yeah.
What are we writing in the front side is header. What are we writing in the back side of the envelope is trailer.
Mm.
Okay?
All right.
Front side maybe you're saying to and back side you're saying from.
Mm.
Perhaps like
Exactly. That's what it was.
clear? So I'll summarize what we did so far. Can I ask you questions?
Yeah.
What is full form of just quick uh, thing? And I'll ask someone, only that person has to answer. I'll ask one per student and that student will answer, correct? I'll start with Ritik. Ritik, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
What is full form of ISO OSI? Full form.
International Standard Organization.
And OSI?
Open System. Uh, uh, Open System.
India.
No, India. Something like connect.
Interconnection.
Interconnect.
Interconnect.
Okay. Right. Okay, next question goes to Arfat. Arfat, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What is the benefit of 7 layers? Why do we divide the networking into 7 functions, 7 layers?
Sir, I think because the message gets transferred from one layer to another, right? So It's like the
No,
workflow which is followed.
no, dear, no. Okay, I will ask this same question to Tehsin. Tehsin, what is the need for 7 layers? Why we are dividing the whole network into 7 layers?
So it's kind of like we can say it's allow software application to like communicate with lower level network services and
No, no,
to
no,
function
no.
smoothly.
Okay. Hmm. Sanjay, can you try?
Hi, Manoj. Sorry, I did not hear your question. I'm actually at a family function. Sorry, can you help me with the question again?
What is the benefit of dividing the network into 7 layers?
Uh, I can give a general answer. I mean, with a very basic understanding. So I
Yeah,
think it
general. I
helps.
want general
I think
answer
it
only.
Yeah, yeah. So I think it helps you transmit any data from one point to the other. Like we saw, there's a sender and a receiver. So if there's a proper structure, if there's a proper layer, the message or the data that you're trying to send, it doesn't get lost in transit.
Hmm.
So it helps you ensure that the data or the message is being sent to the receiver properly.
Hmm. Yes, Mudassir.
Yes, Manoj, simply for communicating with other devices in the network.
Not really. I explained something why it is so. Kev, I'm sure Kev will answer. Kev was Googling, I think, in the meantime. Kev, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Hmm. Why do we have 7 layers? Why we are dividing the networking function into 7 layers? I said two, three times. Do you know the answer?
Sir, to make it easy,
How does it make it easy?
for security reasons and all.
I told you troubleshooting will become easier, right? Fault finding, troubleshooting is easier.
Yes, yes, yes.
If supposing some communication is not working, so if you become experienced professional, then you should be able to quickly know that whether it's a which layer problem. Is it a network layer problem or it's a session layer problem or it is a transport layer problem? Okay. You can actually, if you have good knowledge of this and if you can relate to the problem, nothing like it. You will come to know where exactly is the issue. Otherwise, what will happen? It's like a doctor, the issue is in the heart and he does the surgery of stomach. So you can understand how it is, correct? So if you have a good knowledge of this layers, then you know exactly where to troubleshoot. Okay? Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Manoj.
All right. But please make the patient lie down on the bed before you treat the patient, okay? Because what happens sometimes you go to an experienced doctor and you say, I have this problem, that problem. The experienced doctor knows what exactly is your issue, right? He will just give you the medicine immediately, but you will not value it. You will say, अरे what kind of doctor is it? उसने मुझे आँख करने के लिए नहीं बोला. He didn't check up also, right? It's like that. So at least make the patient lie down, see his stomach, just juta muta, then give the solution. Okay. They don't know that you came to soft tools, you studied, you did certifications, and then you're giving the advice. They say maybe it's a simple thing. Why pay money also for that? Getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
People are not happy with simple advice. People think their problems are very, very big. And if somebody gives a very simple solution, they are not happy. They say, how can the solution be so simple for this? Right?
Exactly.
You have to make him run around, then give solution. Then he is very happy. Okay.
Yeah, he's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you the mentality. Please don't do that. Sometimes you have to do. If So what I'm saying is that if you have good knowledge of this, you can really pinpoint where exactly the issue in the networking, which layer is the problem. Okay? That's why I'm telling you all these stories. Okay, next question. Who is remaining for the question now?
Me.
Yes, Ibrahim, how do you remember 7 layers of networking? What is the way to
Yeah,
remember the names of 7 layers?
there is a sentence that we use. All people seems to need data processing.
Yeah,
So,
all people seem to need data processing.
yeah.
Right, right. Yes, very correct. Yeah, Sanjay, can you give the names of 7 layers? Layer number 7. Which is layer number 7?
Application, the topmost one.
Application layer. Then next,
Yes.
layer number 6.
Uh, 1 second.
Yeah, you can refer to your notes, no problem.
Yeah, actually, I have the screenshot. Just
Yeah, I'm just
toggling
removing
between the
layers from
screen.
your.
Just remember the sentence and try just to get
So
the answer from the
the app-
sentence. You see, they already told us.
application is the top.
Application
Application
is
is the
what?
top.
Layer number 1
Is
or
the
layer number 7?
layer
Application layer
number
is
7.
layer number
Layer number
7,
7
right?
because it's the last one.
Okay.
And then yeah, and then after application we have presentation, which is the layer number 6,
Hmm.
and then session, which is layer number 7,
Hmm.
and then transport, which is layer number. Oh, sorry. Transport will be layer number 4,
Hmm.
and then network, layer number 3, then data link, layer number 2, and then physical, which is the last layer.
Okay. Right. Correct. So, then next question. Okay. That's it. Which is layer 2 device? Which device is called as layer 2 device? Tehsin, can you hear me?
Yeah. Switch.
Very good. Switch is layer 2 device. Why? Because it has only 2 layers.
Correct.
Physical layer and data link
Data link.
layer.
Data layer.
Right. Mudassir, which is layer 3 device?
Router is a layer 3 device
Why?
because it has 3 layers:
Yeah, which ones?
physical, data link, and a network.
Correct. Very good. Correct? Okay. Next question. Uh, Next question to Kev. Which model do we use actually for networking? Which model do we use normally?
OSI model.
OSI is a reference model, but which model we use? We have to study OSI model, ISO OSI model because it's a reference.
T-
Hmm.
TCP
Yeah,
IP model.
yeah, TCP/IP model. So TCP/IP model is based on OSI model, right? So normally we are using TCP/IP model. So application layer of TCP/IP model is equivalent to what? Which layers?
4.
Yes.
4
Application layer of TCP/IP model is equivalent to what? Which layer?
to sender.
I think
Yeah.
it's equivalent to the 7th, 6th, and 5th layer.
Layer number 7, which is application layer, presentation layer, and session layer. Three
Yes.
layers.
And
So
session layer.
application layer in TCP/IP model is actually composed of 3 layers.
Mhm.
Transport layer is equivalent to which layer? So remember this diagram. TCP UDP is actually transport layer. Okay. IP is your
So I think
network
it's
layer.
4th layer. Yes. It's 4th layer, right?
Correct? That you have to understand. Okay. And network layer is IP and network interface is composed of these 2 layers. Data link and physical layer. Okay. Clear?
Sir,
Yeah.
sir, in beneath network interface, there's
Hmm.
something written like token king.
Yeah, that is
And
for protocol. The common use protocol for that. The protocols which is used for network interface, the protocols which are used for application layer, that I mentioned there. I told you what is the protocol? Yes, next question, protocol. Ritik, you only answer. What is protocol?
sir already mentioned rules
Rules and
we have to follow.
regulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
this
we have
token
some,
king and
yeah, Ethernet, token ring. These are 2 protocols which are used for network interface, but you have to follow only one.
okay.
Protocol is the rules of communication agreed between sender and receiver. What is protocol? Protocol is the rules regulation agreed between sender and receiver. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So this is done. Then we talk about the header and trailer. What is the job of header and trailer? Anyone? Arfat, what is the job of header and trailer?
Hello.
Ah, yes.
Sir, header, as you mentioned the example of an letter,
Hmm.
header is the initial part, like the two part, and the trailer is the last part, like yours faithfully and
Okay. Sanjay, can you
something.
elaborate on this header and trailer concept which I explained to you? Sanjay, are you there? Sanjay, can you hear me? Is he there in the meeting? We can't hear you. Yes, but this, will you tell how this header and trailer works?
Uh, the header and trailer, they both have address and protocol information in it.
Okay.
So header carries the address information, and when it is received at trailer side, it removes no I'm not sure.
Yeah, while sending it will add header and trailer,
Mm.
optionally trailer, and while receiving it will process it and it will remove the header and trailer. Okay, that's what we studied, correct? Sanjay, are you back?
Mhm.
Sanjay is not responding. Actually, because he's in function, yeah, he told me. Maybe it's sending to guests.
Sir,
Hmm.
the layer that which I'm just still confused about it, I'm not understanding well. That transport layer.
Hmm.
Can you just make it clear? So,
We'll study about layers now. First, I'm just revised whatever the initial part. Now we are going to study about each layer in some detail.
all right.
Okay. Right. Okay, so I have revised everything what I've taught you so far in this topic, right?
Yeah.
And it's important to do that. So that's why I'm taking a different approach to this. One more thing to understand, one last thing here about this diagram is like this application layer, that what I said, how the data is traveling. Can everybody explain? Ibrahim, can you explain how this data is traveling here?
Yeah. As a user, we only understand the applications. We don't understand what's happening in network.
Yes, as a user, we are just connected with the application layer, the application, the software,
Yeah.
whatever software. So we don't know what is happening behind the scene, right?
Yeah.
So looking at this diagram, can you explain what exactly happens?
Yeah. So for the user, we use application as Explorer, as whatever, and after that, the package will go to, or then after that, the data will go to the presentation.
Yeah, just say that it is traveling like this. See,
Yeah.
the link is shown there from application to presentation to session,
Presentation,
transport, network to data link to physical like that.
Yeah.
It
Then
goes
after
like
that,
this.
yeah. Then after that, the network is connected to switch. Switch has two layers. Then after that, also router, and from router also three layers. Then after that, we go vice versa from.
So you can see it's going arrows like this.
Yeah.
That comes down, okay, like this.
Yeah.
And there are many routers in between, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay, now let's look at the layers information one after another. Okay, so first look at the application layer. So this is application layer. The application layer, what it does is it, as we said, it interacts with the user. It's a network communication software such as email program, chatting program, Windows browser. So this is application layer. So application layer always interacts with the user, connects with the user. Okay, so as far as the user is concerned, We are always connected to the application layer.
Hmm.
This is clear to everyone? We are always connected with the application layer. Has everybody taken a step of this?
Yes.
But then comes the presentation layer. So when I'll give you the example of email. Email program. Email is easy to understand.
Hmm.
Email program, right? So when you send email, you just click on the send button, but actually it goes to presentation layer. What presentation layer will do is it will compress the data and encrypt the data. What is my encryption? Encryption is what?
Encrypts. That's
So you kind of
set data.
kind of it's
Yeah.
coded, so you're kind of making it secure
Yeah,
because
encoding it so that nobody can check, see it in between. So don't you think so
correct.
when you're sending emails, if somebody in between traps your mail and opens and checks, then what will happen, right?
Hmm.
So we want security there, right? So presentation layer is doing that. It can compress the data. Why do we compress the data? What is the need for compressing the data? Yes.
Compress the data just to make it easier to send to
Yeah,
other.
you compress the data so that when it goes to the receiver, it will go faster.
Yeah, faster.
That is one thing. And secondly, we want to secure so that we want to encrypt so that nobody can check your data in between.
Hmm.
But the other side, when it reaches the other side, it is going to do the opposite job, just the opposite job. So what it will do, it will decrypt it. It will decrypt it and it will expand the data. So this is what you have to understand about these layers also. Like when we talk about these layers, just like writing letter example again. When you're writing a letter to someone, then what happens? Are you thinking of how the letter will go, or you're thinking of the person who is going to read your letter? What do you do?
Think of the who.
You will think about the person who is going to actually receive this information.
Yes.
Correct?
Yeah.
So there's some virtual communication. So application layer, whatever data is there, it's doing something for the application layer, the receiver application layer. So if this application layer, while sending, it's making chapati, then what this guy will do, receiver application layer, he will eat that chapati. I know it's a lunchtime, so I'm making you guys hungry. Please don't get angry. So this is application layer. The sender application layer will do something and receiver application will do exactly opposite. Similarly, the sender presentation layer will
Do something that will do something.
do something like it will encrypt the data,
Hmm.
it will compress the data. But when it comes to this receiver presentation layer, what he will do?
Decrypt and yeah.
He will do the opposite job, decrypt the data and expand the data.
Expand.
But how to decrypt and how to expand? Arfat, how will you know? Arfat, are you there? I have to ask questions to Arfat, otherwise he'll go to sleep. I'm sure he's sleeping there. Arfat, Arfat, are you there?
On all this.
He was like on hold.
Hmm.
Should I check with him?
Yes.
Just a second, I'll check if he's available.
Just check.
Hello, sir. Lost network.
Lost network. Okay. Don't lose yourself, but
No, sir, I'm back.
yeah. So I hope you have heard everything what I have said. Presentation layer. The sender is going to encrypt the receiver presentation layer is going to decrypt it. What do you mean by decryption? Decrypt means what? Yes.
So Manoj, while when the sender sends the information, it is
Hmm.
actually coded to protect the data. So when we're basically uncoding the data, that will be called as decryption, because that is when we are removing the coded information. I mean, we are making it available for you. I mean, to the receiver in a normal manner, not in an encrypted manner.
Yeah.
Decrypting.
Okay. Cash. Clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Why didn't you come offline, Cash?
Sir, because I woke up just now only, so I joined online only.
Okay. All right. Now, so I think presentation layer is clear now. Everyone clear? We require presentation layer. When the data goes, it has to process. It has to make it in a way by which it will be secure. It will go faster, right?
Yeah.
But how? What protocol it is using for encryption? Where it will put this information? The presentation layer, while sending the data, it will encrypt the data. It will compress the data, but what protocol it is used for encryption or what protocol it is used for compression, where he is going to put the information? Yes, anyone? Any guesses? Any guesses?
I think that will be put in header.
Very good. Yes. Ibrahim rightly said it will be put in the header. So what will happen when the receiver presentation layer receives this information? It will check this header and it will use that protocol to decrypt it.
Yeah.
Getting?
Yes.
So we're not going into much detail of the protocol, what it is using, but just I'm giving you an idea.
Mm.
Clear now?
Yeah. Yeah.
So remember,
Manoj,
yeah, yeah, tell me.
I'm actually a little confused about this point which you just mentioned. The data
Hmm.
will be there in the header part. So is it possible for you to just explain that once again, please?
Have you understood encryption means clear? Encryption is clear.
Yeah, got it. Yes,
But to encrypt the data, there are many ways to encrypt the data, right?
correct, correct.
So which method it has used for encryption, that information the presentation layer will put in the header. While
So you're
sending the
saying in the
data.
header, Mhm.
Hmm.
sorry to interrupt you. So you're saying in the header it will have data about how they have encrypted the information.
Yes, correct. It will have that information. Correct, correct.
Mm.
Okay, okay,
So that the receiver presentation layer gets some hint and it can decrypt using the same protocol. So those protocols are
okay,
very
got it.
they are cumbersome protocol. We are not going into the details of protocol that how what means how actually they ensure that only the receiver can decrypt it. Okay, clear now?
Okay,
We both have to agree the protocol. If you send an email from here, I'm using email protocol, right?
Mm.
And when the email is received to you and you just opening a Microsoft Word and expecting email to be coming there, is it going to come there?
No.
You have to use same protocol. You have to use email program to receive it, correct?
Yeah.
So that is the protocol, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Mudassir, clear now to you?
Yes, Manoj.
All right. Then comes the session layer. Session layer is very important to understand. So for that, we have to study something called as port number. What is port number? I'll explain to you. First, take a snip of this. I'll explain to you. This very interesting concept. What is port number we need to study? Just take a snip of this first.
Of session layer.
Session layer. So those who are working, you must be knowing what the port number 80, like for Azure also when we set up the web server, that time we use port number 80.
Yes. It's
Sanjay, are you there? Sanjay? Sanjay, are you there? Arfat, what is port number 80? Arfat, are you there?
Yes, I am, Manoj. Sorry.
Yes, sir.
So have you worked with the port numbers like port number 80, 80, 80, like this, something like that?
Mm, not sure, sir.
Yes, who knows port number? Mudassir, you know what is port number?
Yeah, port number 80 is actually the default network port for which is used for a web server
Hmm.
for HTTP. Like
Hmm.
we give :80 or :8080 like
Hmm.
this.
But what is it used for? What is the purpose of port number? What is it used for? That's my question to you.
That is for like communication between client and client PC, for example, client PC and server.
Hmm.
So it might be on which port or which route it was coming.
Okay. So let me explain you this. Now tell me one thing. In your laptop, how many browser sessions can you open? How many browser sessions can you open? Can you connect to multiple sites? Yes or no?
yeah.
In one
Yes.
Yes.
session, you can connect to Yahoo. In other, you can connect to Google. Another, you can connect to Doodle. Okay. Google, Stoodle, Teachel, whatever, right? So there's so many.
Yeah.
But how many network card you have in your laptop? The information is coming through one network card
Yeah.
or it's coming through multiple network cards. Yes. Hello. Yeah, come on. Be proactive. Answer question. My question. I know it's a stupid question, but still answer. Yes. How many network cards do we use for receiving information, sending information?
One.
Sorry.
One.
Yeah, just one. Who said?
Me.
Me means what?
Mudassir.
Yeah, one. Yeah, we have only one. You have a wireless adapter network card, right? So we are using that, correct? So don't you think the information will get mixed up? There's chance that information will get mixed up, right?
Yeah.
And that is where the port number comes into picture. The port number is like application address, you can say. Please note it down. Port number is nothing but application address or service address. So every application which is running in your computer will have a unique port number assigned automatically. So whichever browser session you connect to, it will have a port number assigned to it.
Sir, port number is what?
Port number is the address of the application or the service running on your computer. IP address is the address of your system, right?
Yeah.
But port number is the address of the application which is running in your system. Is this clear?
Yes, sir.
I'll give you one. So this point which I'm teaching you is very, very important. I'll give you one more example, that of a bank. Okay, now uh, can you tell me a bank can offer what type of services? Arfad knows it very well. His credit card we are using. So
Lending
Arfad,
service.
Yes, sir. Managing account,
hmm,
credit, debit,
hmm,
and
Lending as well.
loan,
hmm.
probably,
Loan, okay.
yeah, and investments.
Investment, good that you talk about investment also. Otherwise, you're talking negative only,
Security.
credit, loan.
Yes, sir.
Investment is a better thing, positive thing. Yeah. What else? Deposit money, withdraw money, take loan, take credit card, take debit card, right?
Hmm.
So many things bank offers, right?
Yeah.
So when you go to a bank, I will give you address of the bank. With that, you can reach the bank. That is like IP address. You have reached the bank, right? But after you reach the bank is offering so many services. So you should go to the right counter to get that service. Suppose you want to withdraw money. So you have to look at the counter, which is where you can withdraw the money, right? But if you stand in the queue which is for deposit money, then what will happen?
Yeah. You will not get your,
Waste of
Correct.
time.
yeah, your freight.
So when you reach the bank, the address, the IP address or the bank address will just make you reach the bank. After you have gone to the bank, you have to find the right counter number to get your service, right?
Mm.
Is it clear to everyone? Because that bank is offering number of services, correct?
Mm.
So you have to go to the right counter number. Is this clear to everyone?
Yes, sir.
So that counter number is like port number. Like if you want to get to deposit money, you go to counter number 80. If you want to withdraw money, go to counter number 25. Like that.
Mm. So it's a number assigned to the application.
Yes, very good. Ibrahim put it very correctly. It's a number assigned to an application. That is port number. Port number is nothing but a number assigned to an application. Is this clear?
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But the problem here is that if every bank has got its own numbers, like if you go to Bank of Maharashtra, for deposit money, you have to go to counter number 10. Then you go to Bank of Baroda. To deposit money, you have to go to counter number 25. So if every bank changes the counter numbers, then what will happen to the customer? Yeah.
Confused. Yeah.
They get
Confused.
You
confused.
cannot memorize.
Huh?
They get
Sorry?
confused.
They can get confused. It will be difficult. जाके पहले पूछना पड़ेगा किधर है कौन से काउंटर पे है.
Lot of procedure.
Yeah, a lot of things.
Mm.
But all bankers, if they decide that we will give, deposit service only on counter number 80,
Mm.
withdraw service only on counter number 25. So what will happen to customer?
It
You
will
go
save their
there.
time.
It will save the time. So that is known as standard port number. Okay.
Mm.
So that's why they have defined some standard port numbers for standard services. Every damn service they have given a standard port number. Remember that. Is this clear to everyone now? Why this so? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, Manoj.
Yeah. So All right, now so this is explained in this. Then I'll give some command also, some practical command also we'll see how to check that.
Sir, after session layer, we have standard port numbers.
No, to understand session layer, we have to understand port numbers.
Okay. But the next slide is this.
Yeah. I just explain you now that I'll explain the session layer. I have to explain in much more detail. See, these are standard services. Here, look at this now. You see this, this is a client. This is like your computer, right? This is like server. Okay. So in your computer, you have one application running, which you can say this is like your browser. Okay. So browser, and as we have seen that in your computer also, there are many uh, applications running, many browsers you can open. Am I right or not? So for every browser, there'll be a port number. Like there's one browser here, one application running, its port number is 1024. And he wants to connect to a server. The server has two applications running like this. So server side, the port number should be standard because server is like a bank. Client is approaching the server, right? A customer will go to the bank or bank will come to you. What is true?
So customer goes to
Customer goes to the bank, right? So same way.
line
So
goes
as far as you are concerned, as far as your laptop is concerned, your applications which are running in your laptop, it will have different port numbers, which are not very not standard port numbers. It can be any number which is given by the by the system. But on the server side, whichever service it is providing, it is having a standard port number. Does that make sense to you? Yeah. Does that make sense to you guys? Hello?
So it met the, like we say, it will reduce the time or
Yeah.
ability of the, yeah.
It will reduce the time because for the client, it will be easier to go to connect to a particular service. Nowadays, you connect to any service, like you go to google.com. Do you give port number there? You just say gmail.com. Are you giving any port number?
No.
No, because the browser already knows that you're accessing this particular service. It knows which port number to connect to. Otherwise, you will have to give the entire URL will be like that, you know. You have to give the website name, colon, and the port number. Then only it will connect. Is this clear? For example, everybody is watching this. Mudassir, are you watching this? Hmm?
Yes, Manoj.
I remember when we configure a machine in cloud,
Hmm.
we configure it as a web server.
Hmm.
Just to connect to that website of the web server,
Hmm.
we use the port number. Remember that?
Hmm. So I'll show you practically now. Just let me share the entire screen. Just a second. I'll show you something interesting to get you understand what is port number. Now look at this my screen. Are you able to see my Google screen? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
So if I said www dot let's say cnn.com. So here I'll put port number colon 80 means I'm connecting to this port number. on the server, right?
Hmm.
Enter. So it's gone to HTTPS. HTTPS standard port number is
80.
443.
Hmm.
Look here, these services. HTTP, what is standard port number? 80. For HTTPS, standard number 443.
Okay.
Okay, so, okay, I'll just do one thing. You say www.cnn.com colon 443 like this. Okay, enter. So it opens. But if I do something like this, I'll just close this again. I'll open another window. Here I'll say www.cnn.com colon, let's say 100. What will happen? Let's see what happens. It will not find that service there because that service is on port number 443, right?
Hmm.
And if I don't give, look at the screen, right? So it's not connecting. But if I come here, if I don't give the port number, just say like this, HTTPS colon slash slash www, sorry, www.cnn.com. I'm not giving any port number, but I've given a protocol here. See,
HTTPS.
HTTPS. So what it will do? It knows it's port number what? 443, right? It will connect. So you are not required to give any port number. Why? Because from the protocol, it understands, system and browser understand what is the standard port number. It will use that.
If I use immediately ccnn.com, what will happen?
It's all user friendly. No, even if I say cnn.com, so browser will change to the proper format and send it like this. So you can see here that this one, see, the site can't be reached. So it is not reached for me, right?
Hmm.
Are you understanding this, right? So here actually I had given the port number, it got connected. Here I didn't give port number, still it got connected. Why? Because browser knows what is the standard port number. It connects with that, right?
Hmm.
Here I gave a non, I gave just like 100 port number, so it is not connected. Getting my point? Arfat, clear?
So Manoj, was that because we did not add the HTTPS, or was it because that 100 port number was incorrect?
Okay, I'll put HTTPS, no problem. Still it will not connect.
Okay. Is it because of the port number that we use? The 100 is incorrect
Yeah, because the service is not available on 100 port number.
on 100.
It's
Okay.
available in 443 port number. Okay. The standard port number, which is 443.
443, yeah.
Can we check along with HTTPS? What if we put 443?
Yeah,
The
I
result
did
will be
that.
same,
No.
right?
Yeah, if I put 443, it will connect. Okay, I'll enter now. It will connect now. See, it's connected.
Ah,
Got it?
Yeah.
Because that service is running on counter number 443 there. Okay, which is a standard counter number for HTTPS. I think you got it now, correct?
Yes.
Arfat, Kef, clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Arfat, is Arfat here? Arfat, please be active in the class. Arfat, are you there? Arfat, are you there? Please be active in the class.
Is the port number changeable?
Hmm?
It's is a change number, or is it the Port number changeable. I can change it.
Yeah. Port number you can change if you want to. When you set up the application, that time you can decide if you want to use a non-standard port number, you can do that.
Hmm.
So only you will know what is the port number and you will connect on that port number then. Okay. But mostly people don't change. They keep it standard port number because easier to connect.
Hmm.
Otherwise, you have to give along with the URL, you have to give the port number also to connect.
Hmm.
Is this clear to everyone? Hello? Arfat, where is this Arfat boy? Just check with him.
Sir, you have to, make sure not to make him angry. Otherwise, he takes.
Hmm.
Ah, like before, sir,
Hmm.
when we used to play in the hood neighborhood
Hmm.
with the football. If any guy just got that ball from his side and he got just angry because of any case, then he said, "Okay, give me my ball. I'm going." Then Arfat also now he said like that.
Arfat, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Why you are not answering? You're sleeping or what? Hello?
No, sir, around there.
Okay. So are you understanding what is port number? 443 is for what?
Yes,
Arfat?
sir. Address for website.
443 is a port number for HTTPS protocol. Okay, fine. Uh, is this clear, Mudassir? Clear to you?
Yes, Manoj.
Great. Okay, now I'll give you one interesting command, which you will see. What I do is I'll go to a command prompt. You can also try in your system. First, let me explain, then you can try. I'll go to command prompt. Now I will show you that how many uh, at present your laptop is making how many connections. I'll show you now very quickly. We are connected how many? Two, three sites, right? But just see, if I give this command netstat minus n like this, so what happens? See, look at this, so many connections. So it shows all the connections which your laptop is having. So this is protocol, which is TCP protocol, this is local address. Local address, how they are given. For example, this my laptop IP address is 192.168.143. And what is this? 9123 is what?
Port number.
Port number, my local port number. It's connecting to this server. What is the port number? 443. I connected only to CNN.com, but just see it is connected so many sites behind. So many connections it has established. Can you see it? It's a portal. It's a full thing. Like when you connect to CNN.com, actually gets connected so many things behind the scene. Okay. See. So my laptop is connected to so many servers now. All these are servers on the internet and on this particular port number. Getting
Sir,
so just by one command, you will know all the connections which your system is making with outside. Yeah.
but some of them have same last, like in the first one, the five portals have the same number, and some have
Yeah.
the like five
Which
four three
one?
two. Yeah, 5432, 5432, and they are not like 1 2 3 4. They are like 78, 77, 79, 27.
This one you don't bother.
Okay.
These port numbers are assigned automatically. We don't have to bother actually.
Okay.
Okay.
But one side can we have same port numbers like the first five or first 10? Hello.
Tell me.
The first five or first 10 port numbers are the same. That means that they have the same information in these ports.
Now, this is the application. 127.0.0.1 means what? What is 127.0.0.1?
Loopback address.
Loopback address, self address. Okay, so there's some application running on this port number and it's connecting to all these servers. It's talking to itself. See, 127 only. It's like self-talk. 127 is fine. It's just talking to itself, right? Sometimes you talk to yourself, right? So this guy is talking to himself like this. But real drama starts from here. Look at this. This is port number. This is talking to this server on this port number. This guy, again, my laptop on this port number, it's talking to this on this port number like that. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So what you can see from here is there are many applications running in my laptop. So many. How many it is? At least 50 to 100 applications running in my laptop, right? You don't think so, but it is still running, right? And it's connecting to all these servers outside on that particular port numbers. That is also mentioned there. Get it? Can you give this command in your laptop and see? What is the command? Netstat space minus n. Everybody give this command. Come on.
Can you just write without minus n? Just try one.
Wait a minute. I'll show you that also.
Okay.
And it's greedy, they want everything.
No. Actually, I didn't know about this command before, but my mind was thinking, why slash n? That means,
Yeah,
well,
there's
well,
some reason for that. So
Mm.
some reason for that. What is the reason? We'll see. Arfat, are you giving command?
no, why here there is no such like command found here in Android.
Hmm?
In Android, no command.
Arfat, are you there? Are you sleeping? Arfat, what's happening?
No, sir, I'm listening. Yes.
Okay.
Try this command, but
Try this command. Arfat, are you connected through laptop or mobile?
No, sir, actually, I'm on phone.
Sanjay, you are in some function, right? So do you have laptop or phone? What?
Connected through phone, Manoj.
Oh God. So he's on the laptop. Mudassir is on laptop. Mudassir, Ritik,
Yeah,
Kef.
man. I shared the screenshot in chat. For me, it starts directly with 192 address. There is no 127 address.
Okay.
your laptop is not crazy like.
I have also checked, sir.
Hmm. Can you share screen? Anybody who can share screen? Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sharing the screen, sir.
Okay. Come on, share
I
it.
shared
Let's
in
see.
I shared in chat.
Yeah, but let's have sharing also. You can share in
Okay.
person. First, let Ritik share the screen. Let's see what is happening to him.
Sir, is it visible?
Uh, you are not visible, my dear. But yeah, your laptop is
Screen?
visible now. Yes. Ritik is sharing the screen. So you are having the uh, IP address, which is a IPv6 address also showing. See, even it has a port number. See, left hand side is IPv6 address, right?
Hmm.
Right hand side also. Just scroll up little bit.
So IP version 6, it is in his mobile active.
No, in
It's
his laptop.
in his laptop.
Yeah, it's normally. These are IPv4 addresses, all the ones he's showing something above, right? 192.168, I think. Clear?
And what about these 2401 colon 4900?
Those are IPv6, my dear, IPv6
Yeah.
address that. So it is also having same concept, IP address and port number. Done?
Yes.
So to summarize, what is port number? Port number is?
Port number.
Hmm.
It's just a number assigned to
Application.
An
yes.
application.
It's an application address. In
Yeah.
very simple. Yes, first, Mudassir, you also share your screen. Mudassir, can we see your screen? Mudassir, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, I'm sharing. 1 moment.
Yes. Kef, are you on the laptop? Kef,
Yes, sir.
see your screens. Because Mudassir is going to share, and then let's have something from Kuwait. Okay, he's sharing something from Kuwait.
Is it visible? I shared.
Yes, it's visible, yes. Yeah, so you can see his screen. So getting first is protocol, then local IP, local port number, foreign IP, foreign port number. Okay, the state of connection, what is the current state of the connection? It's showing all this thing, right?
Mhm.
Clear, gentlemen?
Yes. Okay.
Good, good. Kev, share your screen, Kev. Kev. We have one cricketer called Kev, so I don't know whether Kev plays cricket or not.
Sport man. He made a space at the beginning. I think so. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, there it is. Okay.
He's also not talking to himself. To himself.
He's not talking to himself. So fine.
Mm.
All right. So I think everybody got this, right?
Yeah.
Manoj, I had one question.
Yes.
So I was trying to understand what exactly we opened this command prompt for. I mean, were we trying to check that loopback address, or were we trying to check whether it's only showing that 192 IP addresses?
It is showing all the connections, no, all network connections of your laptop.
Okay. All the active connections for the
Yeah, all the
for the device.
active connections, where all your laptop
Okay.
is connecting. You're digging into the mind of the computer. I
Okay.
can't dig into your mind. If I dig into your mind, it will be a horrible thing. I don't know where you're connecting, right? At
So
present,
so if
multiple places.
so if we are seeing if we are seeing some of them are 192 and some of them are 127. So 120, the ones which are 127, that is obviously the loopback one, and the ones which are 192, those will be for the. So what exactly will those IP addresses tell us? The ones which are
192
192
thing
dot.
is your local IP. You give IP config, you'll see that IP.
Yeah.
Okay, the host PC
Yeah,
or the
laptop
laptop.
IP. Yeah.
Okay, okay, got it, got it.
For example, just see here, it's 192.168.143, right? So if I
Correct.
give IP config here, this is my local IP.
46.
See, 192.168.1.43. I can see here
Correct.
also.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you go, I mean, when Mudassar tried it and I think Ritik tried it as well. What exactly did they enter on that particular screen where they were seeing the active connection? What exactly did they enter?
Yeah,
Sorry, I
it
missed
gives
that part.
this gives active connection. At any given time, you want to know what are the active network connections in your laptop. This is the command you have to give. Easy.
Uh, Sorry,
These are the
actually,
connections which are active in your laptop.
so when you say the command, I mean, what exactly was the command? Sorry if I missed that. I saw IP config, the one which you typed just now. I did not see the one which they ran for active connection.
So what is your question now? What exactly you didn't
Uh,
understand?
uh, so what was the command that they used in order to get these active connections?
Same command, no? Netstat minus n. Netstat space
Okay,
minus
net
n.
set minus n. And
This
is there
one.
a space after net stat space
Yeah,
minus
there's a
n?
space. There's a space. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, I had missed that part actually. Got it. Thank
No
you.
worries, no worries, no worries. Clear? Done? Clear? Okay, now if I, yeah, his question was if I just give netstat like this, so what will happen? It is still going to do that, but what it will do here is it will, instead of 443, it will show HTTPS. See, it will not,
So N is stand for number.
yes, N stand for numeric.
Okay, numeric.
So here HTTPS means you have to understand it's 443, okay? Here it is given computer name, my computer name here while establishing connection. So it is just making it simpler, but for learning minus n is good. Otherwise, it's fine. See, it's telling HTTPS. It's not giving you the actual port number, which is 443, because then it's understood. HTTPS means 443, right? The brand clear?
Yes, clear. Sir.
So if you give only netstat, then this is what going to happen.
And it's going, not stopping.
Yeah. Okay. Clear? Everybody's clear on this? So same thing I explained here in diagram. Oh, where is it gone? Where is it gone? Yes, okay, so here it is. Look at this diagram now. See, my client computer, this is the IP address, this is the port number, it's connecting to this and on this port number. Clear? Same thing. And these are standard port numbers. And if you hunt internet for standard port numbers, there's a big list. Right? Okay, now I'll do one thing. You can also try on the, I'll give you activity on mobile. If you're connected to mobile, that also you can do. Go to Google and then you say, uh, TCP port numbers, standard or TCP port numbers. Just a TCP. Let me first get it, then I'll show you. Port numbers, right? So you can see here this one, list of TCP and UDP port numbers. So if I click on this, just look at this. It's a very big list, okay? Very, very big list. TCP and UDP port number. So almost every service they have given some standard port number, right? Whatever to make it easier. So these are registered port numbers, well-known ports, registered ports, and like that. These are so many services available. Everybody try that, just play with it. Can everybody do that? Hello.
Again, there is well-known ports. It's not showing here.
Hmm?
Okay. I found it.
Everything it will show, my dear. Okay. Clear now? So in short, port number is nothing but the address for a particular application or service running in your system. Client system does not have any standard port number, but on the server, for every damn service, there's a standard port number to make our life easy. If you want to know the standard port number, Google. It will give you everything, right?
Yeah.
Mudassir, it's clear to you?
Yes, Manoj. It's okay.
For RDP, what was the port number? Do you remember? Those who have done the practical in Azure, right? What was the port number? Do you remember?
20.
No. RDP protocol. When we did RDP for the server, connecting to the server. What was the port number? Do you remember?
No, I didn't know.
Okay, Google on the internet and tell me what is the port number for RDP protocol. Come on. What is the standard port number for RDP protocol? Come on, everybody tell me. I want this answer from Arfat. Arfat, can you tell me? You are on mobile, right? So tell me. Arfat, Arfat, are you there? Arfat, are you there in the class? Yes. What is the answer? Sanjay, what is the answer? What is the port number for RDP protocol? Sanjay? Sanjay, are you there?
Oh, yes, Guru. I can hear you. Let me take that.
What is the port number for RDP protocol? Come on, everybody Google.
Second.
The 3389.
Yeah, 33
89.
3389. Did you Google?
Yeah,
Yes.
What is the port number?
it has actually different one, but the default one is 3389.
3389. Understood?
Yeah.
So there is port number for every service. Standard
No,
port number. Clear? So what this session layer is doing, session layer does that only. It establishes the session. Where is it gone? Application layer. This is the application layer. Then there is session layer. So the job of session layer is to make connection with the receiver. How it will make connection? It will find out what is the source and destination IP address, and it will also find what is the source and destination port number. Okay. because two applications are going to connect. Which two applications? One application in your laptop is going to connect to another application on the server. So what is the port number that it will find out, and it will make connection. Yeah. Take a snip of this now. So session layer, in one line answer, what is the job of session layer? To establish connection with the receiver. The one line answer. The job of session layer is to establish connection with the receiver. That's a one line answer. Okay.
Can you zoom out on this particular screen? This slide, I mean to say.
Sorry.
Can you zoom out on this slide? Actually, I think
Which
the
slide?
name of the slide is not visible. Where it says session layer, it's not
This one.
visible on the.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
So session layer is the most important layer to understand. That's why I took time to explain you how session layer works, right? So to summarize, application layer is just interface with the user. Presentation layer will do tasks such as compressing, encrypting, and receiver presentation layer will do the opposite task. Session layer, its job is to make connection with the receiver. Before going to Goa, what will you do? You'll make bookings, right? Hotel booking and all. And then you'll travel. Same way, session layer will make connection so that it can start communicating. But to make the connection, first it should know what is the IP address of the server, where it's connected, and also which port number it has to connect. And it has to say, hello, we are coming. I'm starting a session with you. Okay. So it is going to establish the connection like this. Clear? Done? This much clear?
Yeah.
Okay, so now next part I think I'll take in the next class only, otherwise too much. Now we are almost through. So in the next class I will finish this topic. I'll finish the transport layer. Now this is the difficult part I've completed. Now easy part is remaining. So what I want is when we connect next time, that is on Tuesday we'll be connecting, okay? So I want you to revise this and come, okay? Yes? Everybody
Yes,
will
sir.
do that?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then I'll ask you questions also for this. Right? And I'll give you some more commands to illustrate this point. So this will help you troubleshooting, fault finding, as I told you. Setting up firewalls, if you want to set up firewalls, if you want to set some security, then the knowledge about this is very important. Okay, guys, thank you for connecting with me today. Have a great day. I'll see you on Tuesday, right?
Sure.
Okay, Arfat. Arfat is very happy. The class is over. Arfat, are you there? He's sleeping only most of the time. I think today is sleeping. Sanjay, check with him. Wake him up. Arfat, are you there? Okay. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.
See you on Tuesday.
Yeah. Okay, bye.